I will ask, the only rules of engagement I have, you are more than welcome to take as many flash photos as you would like. I need the publicity, please, don't be shy. I will ask, though, that you refrain from texting, and if you have a phone, please keep it on silent. Otherwise, I'll unfriend you if you're on Facebook. Anyway, but I have some very, very nice people, special guests, which I'll talk about later. But in the meantime, we'll get our show started. And I'm just so happy to be here. This is about my 5th or 6th concert here with the Lodi Library. And all right, boy, I'd love to get back. Starting with this one. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I got a song that I sing. I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I can hold the string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. I've got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing. As long as I can hold that string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string and I'm sitting on that rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world. Yeah, this is the life. And now I am so in love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Completely unrehearsed. And sometimes it shows. Okay, we got some more songs coming up, as you'll see in our program. They're not necessarily all Frank's most famous songs, but they're songs that I like and that I just enjoy performing the most. Like this one here. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, we will float down to Peru. In Lava Land, there's a one-man band and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, we'll take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it is such a lovely day. You just say the word and we'll feed those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a lion honeymoon, they say. Come on, fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Back up, let's fly away. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Speaking of flying, here's another flying song. About 1963. I wasn't born yet, but I always liked this song. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I worship, all I long for and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. It's a Cole Porter song, actually back in the 1930s. I don't think there's anyone here that remembers that. My story, it's much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly that old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne, beer alcohol, it don't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some they may go for cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, it would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see that you obviously don't adore me. I out of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. There's more oldies coming up. Everybody having fun? And you can't beat the price either. I love this. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater, but she never goes late. She doesn't bother with the people she hates. That's why this lady is a tramp. She'll have no card games with Sharpies or frauds, and she won't go to Harlem riding in Lincolns or Fords, and she won't dish the dirt with the rest of the broads. That's why this lady is a tramp. She loves that green, fresh wind in her hair, which I don't have any of. Life without care. She is broke, but that's oak. Hates California. It's so cold and so damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She adores the theater and never ever comes late. And she still won't bother with those people she hates. That's why this lady is a tramp. She'll have no dice games with Sharpies or frauds, and she won't go to Harlem driving in Lincolns or Fords, and she still won't dish the dirt with the rest of those broads. That is why this lady is a tramp. She loves that free, fresh wind in her hair. Life without care. She is broke, but that's oak. She hates California. It's so cold and so damp. That's why the lady, that's why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp. Tramp. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I gotta make an announcement here. Hold on one second. Hold on here. I have a very special guest coming up with me now, and he is an old friend of mine. And he's going to do a guitar accompaniment with me. So no tracks or anything. He's a dear friend. If you don't know him already, he's my good friend Paul Speziale. Paul, come on up, please. And Paul and I have known each other probably close to 60 years. I remember when he started guitar, the guitar was bigger than him. And when I started singing, I had hair. So this is a long time. We go back a lot of years. And we've had some wonderful times performing together with the String Jazz Quartet. We now have our own group called the Two Old, that's T-W-O, T-O-O, Old Jersey Boys. And we spelled it with a Z. This way nobody could sue us, because everybody wants to sue everybody nowadays. So while Paul's tuning up, we've just had a wonderful time working together for about the last 5 years. And we've worked upstate New York. We did our first show here just a couple of weeks ago. And we've just had a lot of fun. And his uncle was like a father to me. His uncle, Paul Speziale, was the English teacher at Lodi High School that some of you may remember. And I will never forget Lodi High School. I loved it. It was the 7 happiest years of my life, folks. Oh my gosh. I enjoyed it so much. But we had a good time there. Some wonderful, wonderful times there. Many, many nice memories. And I think we're just about ready. This is was a very autobiographical song for Frank Sinatra, and I think for a lot of us it is today, because we're actually, well, a couple of us in here, including me, are about 10 years older than he was when he originally made this record in 1966. And whenever you're ready, Paul, you need a minute or more? So, I love hearing myself talk. It's no problem. Take your time. Some things never change, right, Dolores? There's a young lady back here. She has my deepest sympathy. We first knew each other, and we started together in first grade. Dolores is back there. Dolores Horschel-Putt and her lovely husband, Bob. And I love that gal. She's so sweet. Is that what you want me to say? Are you ready, sir? Let's do it. Okay. We just want to see if you're paying attention. When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls who lived up the stairs. With all that hiding from summer nights and soft summer lights on the village green. When I was 17, when I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs. With all that perfume hair, and it came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded women of independent means. We'd ride in limousines, and their chauffeurs would drive. When I was 35, but now the days are short. I'm in the autumn of my years, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs. From the brim to the dregs, it pours sweet and clear. It was a very good year. Speziale. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, thank you. I love that guy. All right. There's something here really, oh my gosh, it jumped to the, oh, here it is, okay. This is from one of the musicals that Frank Sinatra did. He did a couple of them. This is one of my favorites. I like Anchors Away and all that stuff, but I like this a little better. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Hey, luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've been with other guys. You've been with, hey, luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair. It isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and go blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep this party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Yeah, luck, be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Yeah, luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, and it's not nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and go blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep this party polite. baby, I'm the guy that you came in with. Yeah, look, be a lady. I said, look, be a lady. Look, be a lady. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Does it show that I love what I'm doing or what? My God. And you can't beat the price either. Hold on, I bought this just because of it. Okay, I'm right now. This is actually written about his breakup with Ava Gardner. He was nuts about her. The tables are empty. The dance floor is deserted. You play that same love song. It's the 10th time you heard it. That's the beginning. Just one of the clues. You've had your first lesson in learning the blues. Those cigarettes you like, not anymore, I quit in 2008, won't help you forever. They won't help you forget her. And the way that you love her, you're only burning a torch you can't lose. But you're on the right track for learning those blues. When you're at home alone, those blues will taunt you constantly. When you're out in the crowd, the blues will haunt your memory. Those nights when you don't sleep, that whole night you're crying, but you can't forget him. Soon you leave and stop trying. When you feel your heart break, you're learning those blues. When you're at home alone, those blues will taunt you constantly. When you're out in a crowd, the blues will haunt your memory. Those nights when you don't sleep, that whole night you're crying, but you can't forget her. Soon you leave and stop trying. You walk the floor and you wear out your shoes. When you feel your heart break, you're learning those blues. Nice one. Thinking of the beach. I keep having to go over here to look at what I'm singing next. I know the words to like almost 70 different songs, and I got to look at each title I'm singing. Other than that, I'm fine. The summer wind across the sea, it lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled across the sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind, like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath a blue umbrella sky, and softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and gone. Still those days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. Summer wind. Oh, that summer wind. Oh, the summer wind. Thank you. Thanks so much. Coming up for the motion picture of the same name with David Wayne, Debbie Reynolds, just passed away. I'll think of it later on. It's about love. You see a pair of laughing eyes, and suddenly you're sighing sighs. You're thinking nothing's wrong, you string along, boy, and then snap. Those sighs, they're part of the tender trap. You're hand in hand beneath the tree, and soon there's music in the breeze. You're acting kind of smart until your heart just goes whack. Those trees, that breeze, they're part of the tender trap. Some starry night, when her kisses make you tingle, she'll hold you tight, and you'll hate yourself for being single. And all at once it seems so nice. The folks are throwing shoes and rice. You hurry to a spot that's just a dot on the map. You're hooked, you're cooked, you're caught in that tender trap. Some starry night, when her kisses make you tingle, she'll hold you tight, and you'll hate yourself for being single. And all at once it seems so nice. The folks are throwing shoes and rice. You hurry to a spot that's just a dot on the map. And then you wonder how it all came about. It's too late now, there's no getting out. You fell in love, and love is the tender trap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sad one. Judy Garland did it. This is Frank's version. Another one. Break Up with Ava Gardner. Get your hand, get yourself, folks. The night is dark. The stars have lost their glitter. The winds blow and suddenly you're home. And all because of the gal that got away. No more her eager call. The writing is on the wall. The dreams you have all gone astray. Gal, that's one has run on and undone. That gray being consists wide open. Don't know what happened. It's all a crazy game. No more that all-time girl. Born you've been through the moon. And never under what could be the same. Good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of hers you're on to. But fools will be fools. And where's she gone? The road gets rough. It's only a summer. With all you burn, tomorrow makes her. There's just no weather. Live long night and day. Ever since this world began, there ain't nothing sadder than that long-lost loser looking for the gal that got away. That's right, it's not one of my favorites either, I just do it the whole time. I don't know, I'm trying to get that thing that's so hard to get. I think probably, I may not do that anymore, but I'll always do this one. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone taller than the tallest tree is. That's how big it's gotta feel. Deeper than the deep blue sea is. That's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody's no good unless you want you all the way through the good or years, and for all those in between years, come what may. Who knows where the road may lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. So if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Press that button. Should remember the top of it.
This one coming up, not to be confused with Bewitched. This is the other one with a witch in it. Those fingers in my hair, that spike of hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, that wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse that need in me, my heart says yes, indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but when I never switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. Sometimes I read something myself. 'Cause it's witchcraft, that wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse that need in me, my heart says yes, indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I would never switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Than you. You. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. This was the first song I learned just before we moved from East Rutherford to Lodi, 1953. It was actually the year before. I think the song came out first in preparation for the movie. They used to do that back in those days, or if it was the other way around, the movie was it, and then they made a song to go with it. This one, they did the song first, and then they put it in the movie. And I first heard this when I was 5 years old in 1952. It was the first song I learned by heart. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams, and life gets more exciting